The first years in most marriages can be very beautiful, but surprisingly challenging also. Most couples find themselves arguing, feeling misunderstood, or having some misunderstanding with each other, or wondering why things feel so different. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys the top causes of misunderstanding in early years of marriages, and also give you tips on how to overcome it. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So in this video, we are going to talk on some top causes of misunderstanding in the early years of marriage. Guys, when you just get married to your partner, it's not easy for you to adapt. And as a disclaimer, this video is mostly for those who got married pure, like they have not known each other, they have not like lived before with each other. So those are the people I'm going to talk about in this video. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So the first top cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriages is communication style. A lot of people get married maybe to their partners, and their partners they have different ways of communicating. For example, I for one, I am very like outspoken. I think I'm an extrovert, while my husband is an introvert. He does not talk too much. Imagine that you get married as an extrovert, you get married to an introvert. You need to understand that no, he's an introvert. The way you're going to communicate is not the same way that he is going to communicate back to you. So reasons why you need to understand that he is an extrovert, or you need to understand that he is an introvert, or she is an extrovert, or she is an introvert. That way you'll be able to help you both to know how to communicate. For example, there are times that I used to say some things and my husband used to rebuke me because I will talk and I'll go extra mile, which is not supposed to be like that. And those are the little things that can cause misunderstanding in that early stage of marriage, even while the marriage is going on, even late stage of marriage. But I believe that if you both can work it out at the early stage of marriage, or at the early years in your marriage, it will be able to help you guys to overcome, or you'll be able to help you guys to go through your marriage. Yeah. So the second top cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriage is unrealistic expectations. A lot of us enter into marriage and we expect marriage to be perfect. No, marriage is not perfect. Marriage can never be perfect. We are two human beings that come together and we try to work on our imperfections and see how it works. So people have these unrealistic expectations that, oh, marriage is perfect, marriage is supposed to be perfect, all those things. And when you get inside there, the reality hits you and you discover that no, it's not what you were expecting. So let's stop having that unrealistic expectations. No, you need to put in your mind that marriage is not only bed of roses. It's true that when you have that mindset that no, you might face some challenges and not the like, it will help you to be able to enter with an open mind. And when you face some real realities, you'll be able to know how to overcome it. Yes. So the third cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriage is adjustment to new roles. Guys, when I was growing up in my home, I discovered that boys have their roles and girls have their roles. Imagine that maybe you get married to a man, for example, and when he was growing up in their house, the ladies and the guys were equal. Like there were some roles that when it comes maybe to cook, to clean, the ladies and the guys did it. Like there was nothing differentiating if you are a girl or if you are a guy. No, but there are some homes that maybe your partner grew up and he saw maybe when he was growing up, he saw his sisters doing some particular roles and saw his brothers and him doing some particular roles. And when he comes into marriage, expecting him to do some certain things because you saw your brothers doing it. So that adjustment into new roles become a big problem. Reasons why you need to understand the background or understand where he's coming from. What were the things that he was doing when he was young? What were the things that you as a lady was doing when you were young in your home? So that you guys can be able to blend each other and be able to adjust into the new roles. Who is doing what? Who is doing this? Who is doing that? So that's it. So the fourth top cause of misunderstanding in early marriages is influence of background. Guys, like I've said, we come from different background. Our traditional values are different. Maybe there's some particular way you grew up when you were brought up by your parents. It cannot be the same way of your partner. Like we have this influence of background. There are some people who have grown up and they discover that their father, there are some men that discover that their father always shouts at their mother. Imagine that you get married to that kind of person. He is just going to repeat what he has been seeing the father doing. He will just be shouting at you and or at all costs. It's true that some grow up and they become conscious and they decided that no, my father was doing this and it was not right, so I am not going to do this to my wife. It's not because my father did this to my mother that I'm going to repeat. But those are rare cases. But there are people who have grown up seeing their father beating their mother, or seeing their father abusing their mother, or seeing their father like living a useless life, and those may it takes God's grace for them to come out from that particular bondage or from that particular case. So that influence of background, the way they grew up, the traditional values also. There are some tribes that women don't do anything. Imagine that you get married to a lady that is from that particular background, that particular tradition, and you are expecting her to work. It's not going to work. Reasons why you guys need to sit down, even during courtship. What are the what are those traditional influences, those traditional values, those things like from your background, and how do we overcome it? How do we work on it? And you both come to a compromise. If not, when you get married to your partner, you feel you see all those things, and you guys are going to be having a lot of misunderstanding, especially during the early stage of marriage. So don't do that. Yes, discuss with your partner, discuss with your person that your fiance, the person that you're dating. If you both are not yet married, or even if you're already married, try as much as possible to sit down and discuss on those things and see how to work on it. So the fifth top cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriages is financial pressure. They say money is not everything, but I always tell you that for you to live happy, you need to have at least something that you'll be able to take care of your wife and your children. Oh, that's why a man don't just get up and just get married anyhow. No, you need to at least have something that you can be able to feed yourself, feed your wife, and maybe feed even your future children, like feed even your child. Like as time is going, you are growing from one stage to another. But before even getting married, you need to have at least the basics that you can be able to feed yourself and your wife. Because without money, guys, it can give you high blood pressure, it can give you hypertension, it can stress. When a lady gets up in the morning and she's married, she just start calculating, what am I going to eat, or what, especially when she start having children. When you guys are just the two of you, it's easy. But when you start bringing kids into this world, there's a lot of stress, because you start thinking, what are they going to eat this day and all the like. So at least you as a man or as a lady, you both need to have at least the basics, so that when you get married, you are not going to have that stress, that financial pressure. Like, oh yeah. Have the basics. That, I think that's the solution for this. Have at least the basics before engaging into any marital relationship. Yes. So the sixth top cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriages is poor conflict resolution. Guys, are you the one that when your partner do something which is not right, you call your family members and you are complaining, my husband has done this? Those your family members that you are calling, they are going to insult your husband. It's even better that when you have conflict in your marriage, especially those ones that you cannot solve it as a partner or as a couple, you as a lady, it's better to call the man's family and complain rather than calling your own family to complain. Yes, it's better to call, and the man also has to call. Instead of calling his own family, he's supposed to call instead the lady's family to complain. That way it will help a lot of things, because when you have misunderstanding with your husband, you're calling your own family and you're complaining, tomorrow they're going to insult you. Meanwhile, you have resolved the conflict with your husband. That's not how they resolve conflict when it comes to marriage. And I always say that marriage is the two people. Like, unless in case where you both have tried to like work something out and you have not succeeded, that's when you start bringing family members. And even if you are bringing family members or your pastor or whosoever, it needs to be someone that you really trust, and it should be on the opposite side. That is, if I'm bringing any family member into any problem that I'm having with my husband, I'll prefer to call my husband's family, like someone that I trust or look up to, or someone that my husband look up to in his own family. So that is how they resolve conflict, my brothers and sisters. If not, it's not going to be well. Oh, so the seven top cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriages is lack of quality time. Guys, a lot of couples don't have quality time together, especially these men that work offshore or like out of the city where their family is based. It's true that yes, you walk off, like you walk off site to go and work, but make sure that during your leave or when you have break, you come home to your family, come home to your wife and your children and spend quality time. Because the more you spend quality time, the more your relationship bond, the more your marriage become more strengthened, the more your relationship become more strengthened. You cannot be that kind of one that you don't even spend quality time with your partner, like you are just there. And even to call, if I travel, guys, even if it's 1 week, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I speak with my husband 247. Like we always talk on phone, on calls, we always talk, because that's what is going to help. Since I'm far, he's far, it's going to help us to bond more. And when we are together, we spend quality time. Yeah, try as much as possible to spend quality time. Or when you get married, or if you are not doing and you are married, please take this. Take It's very important, because what's life if you cannot spend quality time with your loved ones, your family members, your husband, your wife, your children? So the eighth top cause of misunderstanding in early years of marriage is lack of boundaries. Lack of boundaries. In fact, I can say lack of boundaries, yes, because a lot of us, we like put infiltrate people into our marriage for nothing. You need to have boundaries. You need to know your limit. You need to know who you are inculcating in your circle, or in your marriage, in your home. Let's set some boundaries. There's some certain things that you don't talk. There's some certain people you don't allow to enter, like to mingle into your relationship. There are some poisonous substances, poisonous people that they don't want your good. Oh, they don't want your good, like you just want to put them inside. No, be very careful. Try as much as possible to set boundaries. Even the friends that you make as a married woman or as a married man, try as much as possible to set boundaries. It's not everybody that has to be your friend. No, there are some people that are not happy that you're married. There are some people that do not want your marriage to succeed. Reasons why you need to set boundaries. Yeah, the last but not the least top cause of misunderstanding in the early years of most marriages is influence of external people, external family, external friends. In fact, influence. A lot of us, when there's a little bit of misunderstanding, we just call our family members, the whole village, to come into the house. And that is why that is how you start seeing a lot of things happening in your marriage. Marriage is for two people. It's true that family is important, but it is not in every situation that you just put your family. There are some guys that before they even give money to their wives, they call their mother, those mommy, mommy son. Is it mommy? Yeah, mommy son. Mom, my wife has done this. My wife is asking 5,000 for. Should I give her? Be careful, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. Once you are married, your priority is your wife and your children. Your mother, your father, they come after. Your priority is your husband and your children. Your mother and your father, they come after. Your family member, your siblings, after your wife and your children. After your husband and your children. Yes, that is how it is. So guys, I'm just going to end this video here. I've spoken a lot. Please put in the comment section. There are some points I'm not yet giving. What do you think? What are the top causes of misunderstanding in early years of marriages? Are you experiencing some challenges in your early years of marriages? Please put it in the comment section. What do you think? What do you think is a problem? Put it in the comment section and let's discuss. I'm just going to end this video here. If you see this video worth sharing, make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you put your comments below. And if you are new here and not subscribed, please subscribe and join this wonderful family, because there is a lot going on here. Without further ado, see you in my next video. Love you, bye bye, and take care.